Oh, I love this song. I love Widespread Panic. I love talking to the people. And my favorite segment of the day, it's Hardinwood. But I got to also tell y'all something. My new favorite player, and I've mentioned this many times, in the NBA, it is the Greek Freak. There is nobody that gets me more excited to watch. I remember when LeBron came up and he was a youngster and it was, getting used to watching him. He was fun. I remember when I was a kid and watching, MJ and cheering for him his first 3 titles and then cheering against him his last 3 because he was so damn good at, it's just one of those things you do. It's kind of like, when I fell in love with Steph Curry and pace and space. And now can't wait for the Warriors to lose. Kind of one of those things. But man, Giannis hasn't won yet. I heard that my friend Brett Norsworthy picked him before the season to win it all. And I'm telling you right now, I know it was the Pistons. Before the playoffs, he picked them. But I'm going to tell you, I know the Pistons do not belong in the postseason. They don't. But oh my goodness, how good does this Bucks team look? And if you think, in all honesty, Boston has all of a sudden put it together, I again think you're crazy. I think this is going to be a massacre of the innocents. I think Giannis is about to say, LeBron left the East because I am the beast, and he was going to lose the East anyway. This is the Greek Freak, baby. This is the real deal, Holyfield. Watch out because Giannis and Middleton and Bledsoe and Brown and Lopez and Mirotic and Hill and all these guys, heck, Pat whatever his name that everybody was laughing about a few years ago and we were all freaking about here and around Memphis, Connaughton. I have even watched him play some minutes in this series. The Pistons are so dead gum bad. What I'm just trying to say is this Bucks team is ready for the Celtics, and you know what's going to happen. Kyrie has to play. And everybody's like, well, Kyrie's got him ready. No. What are they going to do on defense? Who in God's name is he going to cover? And you don't think they're going to take advantage of it? This Bucks team this isn't a Bucks team that goes through just one man. Yes, Giannis can drop 41 in your face and embarrass the bleep out of you. But Middleton, Bledsoe, many people on many different nights can be the leader. And if I just don't know who Kyrie's going to guard. In fact, I can't wait to get the poster because I have a feeling the Greek Freak is going to do a dive bomb, squat all over Kyrie right before he dunks. It's going to be one of the coolest things we've ever seen. And I want to get right now, I'm calling my shot. I want the poster. Make sure you get a good picture because it's happening. He's going to dunk over him. It's going to be so awesome. But you know what? I'm about to do my favorite segment, Hardinwood, and I got some really weird stories that are going to kind of probably freak you out. They freaked me out a little bit. But before I do and freak you out, I got to tell you, without this place, and it's called Interim, I love this place. I mean, I love their chef, David Todd. He knows what he's doing. He makes the best food all around. They have a great executive chef. Their pastry chef is just makes the best food in the whole world. But anything, their bar menu, I love everything over there. Please check out Interim. Start making it a part of like your normal routine. If you like good food, this is the best in Memphis. It's at 5040 Sanderland. Call 901-818-0821. I want you to get that number, 901-818-0821. Make reservations. Go and have a really nice time with your family, your friends, girls' night out. Or if you want to take that special somebody out, that is a perfect place. It's American Southern food with a French flair. And it's got an open concept kitchen. I just love it. But again, from 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday, they have happy hour. And if you say, I want the John Harden special, 20% off on the bar menu, on all their food, everything. And by the way, they have the Interim burger on the bar menu. It's the only place I know you can get duck confit or foie gras or a fried egg or all 3 on it. This Interim burger is the real deal Holyfield, baby. Go see him and tell him that Johnny sent you. Now, let's go to Hardinwood.
This is Access Hardinwood.
My goodness. I don't know what's happened to Odell Beckham Jr. Like, I've been waiting all day long to talk about this, man. He went, okay, 2 things. I got to ask. Drew, before I tell the people what happened, because you do know about this, right?
Oh, yeah, I've read them.
Okay.
Or at least the highlights.
Is he going to be a problem? Like, is he going to be a culture problem in Cleveland? As he basically was called out by, my man Gettleman in New York. Do you think that he's going to be a problem, or do you think that Landry and OBJ and Baker Mayfield and, Gurley and all them can work?
I think it can work just because of this one reason. I think when you look at that New York Giants locker room last year, it's a lot of business first guys. There's a lot of non-nonsense guys, starting with Eli. It's a lot of not flashy people. You go over to Cleveland, man, they're nothing but flash. They're nothing but young and flashy. So he fits in better to where in New York, that might have been looked like as a cancer, as somebody that's not willing to fall in line. But in this one, in Cleveland, he's just going to be another guy. He's going to be another flashy, young, loudmouth person because they all are.
By the way, Dave Gettleman, who I basically crush all the time and think he's one of the worst GMs in football. The reason I bring this up is because my man OBJ, now let's just be real. He went complete scorched earth all over Gettleman. But he did for a reason, and a lot of people haven't seen the Gettleman. So I'm going to start first with what Steve dropped. Did y'all see this one? I mean, what Dave dropped. My man Steve Polite at the NewJersey.com. He's the one who put this article out for me. It's great. He says, this is what he tweeted out, because I missed it. I just saw OBJ's reaction. There's more to it than, and he's talking about football, there's more to it than just collecting talent. There is a culture thing to it that's very critical. I have not been on a team that's gone to a Super Bowl that's had a culture problem. Did the Giants have a culture problem? He said swiftly, not anymore, with a smile. Yeah, I can see how that would tick off, like really tick off OBJ. OBJ is a first-round selection in 2014. This guy is made that one-handed catch. He's a superstar in this league. He's on every commercial. Yes, I think a lot of people, he's also, you can kind of tell, like, he cares what people think for some reason. I don't know why, but we've kind of noticed that about OBJ. Don't you think he cares about what people think? That's just an opinion, by the way.
No, I think he does, and I think honestly, it's easy for people like me and you to say that while, quote unquote, kind of in the public's ear, more like it, it's easy for us to sit back here and say, I really don't care what people think. But when you're known worldwide and everybody's got an opinion about you, it's kind of hard to be somebody that says, I really don't care what other people think. Because
true, it is. You know what? Everybody, in all honesty,
billions of people don't have an opinion about me, but billions of people have an opinion about OBJ.
It's a good point. And by the way, everybody listening, and even you and me and everybody out there, it is hard. I don't care what everybody thinks, but I care about what people think. And
I try not to, but I do.
I was going to say, we try not to, but we do. We're human. We can't help it. But I did like this, and a lot of people got onto this, and I don't understand why this is such a bad thing. He said, ask any of my teammates, any of them, was I a teammate and a man and a person? I don't understand that one. I was a teammate and a man and a person. Yes, I'm a cancer to a place that's okay with losing because I want to win bad. You're absolutely correct. Now, they're going off on the fact that he said, from at least what I've heard from the talk shows in the afternoon and all that, they're like, he said, yes, he's a cancer, blah, 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 blah. Dude, he was basically just taking more shots at the Giants.
He's basically saying, is a winning mentality a cancer to a locker room that's okay with losing? Then yeah, I guess I'm a cancer in that way, a form that I want to win and they're okay with losing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he meant. It's not saying, yeah, I really am a cancer to a locker room. I am dysfunctional and I make sure there's chaos wherever I go. That's not what he meant.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You're exactly right. By the way, it's all insane. And wow, you won't even believe this one. To the next story, by the way, that I'm about to blow you away. And yes, OBJ, by the way, just to answer the question, I think you were 100% correct. I think he's going to Cleveland. I think that team has all the swag. I think they're going to have all the swag. I think they're going to love it. And I think he's going to fit in. I think Landry and him, former teammates. I think Baker Mayfield. I think the backfield. I think the team, offense, the defense, that coaching staff. I think Cleveland's back, baby. Well, I don't even know if you
I don't
call
know
him
about
back,
but
let's just say,
let's wait till the season starts. Let's see how all formulates and goes together.
They were from week 9 on, they were the number 2 offense in the NFL behind Kansas City. That's pretty damn good. That's not just pretty good. That's real damn good. Like super, super good. Now, Robert Kraft, by the way, dude. Oh my good. Believe it or not, after looking into this a little bit more, should the Robert Kraft ordeal alarm all of us? Why I asked that question is because it seems like we're always being watched. And I bring this up not just because of Robert Kraft, but Robert Kraft, of course, went to the Orchards Day Spa to get a little spa action and a little something extra. Got busted because he wasn't supposed to be doing a little something extra. Turns out that there wasn't what we thought the bad thing about, and that was like sexual slavery going on at the Orchards Day Spa. They were all willing participants, luckily. But the interesting part about this is the reason I say this is because a lot of people are talking about, Big Brother watching in on us, releasing these types of videos, facial recognition. By the way, like if you go to JetBlue right now and fly on them, you don't give a boarding pass anymore. You do facial recognition. A lady is suing JetBlue because she didn't give them permission for facial recognition, and she wants to know where that information is being stored. And another person, a teenager, is suing.
It was probably in the fine print.
A teenager is suing Apple now for $1 billion, claiming facial recognition led to a false arrest. An 18-year-old from New York has filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Apple over a false arrest because of the whole facial recognition system from the NYPD, because now facial recognition is being it's all around New York. So interesting read. And I'm just curious, because we're in Memphis, Tennessee, and we like our guns and our privacy, and we're down in the Bible Belt and there's land, and we're in somewhat of a a big city, but we all can, go out and go.
I'm from the boondocks. I know how you do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get a little.
I'm from the middle of nowhere. I know.
We can get a little country around here, and I'm just wondering, in reading some of these stories, do they freak you out in any way?
Some of them can get a little freaky, but here's how I always just, personally think about it: is the fact that are people probably watching me? Yes. Well, they're probably not personally watching me, but am I probably on video pretty much 99% of the day when I'm outside of my own home? Yes. But you know what? I'm not doing anything wrong, so why should I worry? If you're not doing anything criminal, then why worry? Why worry about being watched?
Well,
what are they going to do? Get a photo of me accidentally picking my nose? Is that going to be the most damaging thing? Like, I'm not going out and committing crime.
What if you don't realize that you need to wear Depends and you get to that age a little bit faster? And no, I'm just joking.
Well, then I'm going to make $10,000 on America's Funniest Home Videos.
You know what? You probably are. By the way, I got to say how much love I love it. Bar the Small Engines, 901-386-9779. The reason you call them, factory trained technician every single time you call them. Not a robot, not a computer. But if you want a robot or something that's awesome, they probably got it. No, but they do have Honda, Steel, Echo, any kind of blower, chainsaw, generator you need. They got Hustler lawn equipment. They have Shindawa. They got everything. Parts, anything you need, they got. The largest on-hand inventory period at 6780 Summer Avenue. They are Bartlett Small Engines. Now, tonight, last night, by the way, the Bucks destroyed the Pistons. That was a nice fourth quarter effort, 19 whole points in the fourth. Thank you very much, Pistons, for not showing up so I could get that easy cover. That was beautiful. Tonight, in any of the games, do you think either one of these games tonight will have any type of actual interest? Like, do you think Orlando, Toronto, I mean, there's 4 of them tonight, but Do you think any of these games are going to be any better?
Probably not. I really just don't see any of them actually coming to
the lowest
something
line, by the way.
I think
weirdly,
the biggest thing you could probably see is something out of San Antonio, Denver, because that one's still locked at 2-2.
True.
But all the others, I mean, it's pretty much, as Pete Pranica would say, hammer nail coffin.
Are you surprised that Portland's only a 4-point favorite when they have an opportunity to close out the Thunder tonight? That was the lowest line, and that was the biggest surprise for me. I'm wondering, is there something going on? Because this one smells fishy, because we've already watched Damian Lillard rock the baby, and he rocked Russell Westbrook all over the place. I'm all in. Like, I'm a big Damian Lillard fan. I love the Blazers, but I can tell you one thing. When I see a weird line like that, and then I look and I see about 90% of the money already coming in on the Blazers and the line hadn't moved, you know what it does? It scares me to death. But now I got to take a break. Coming up next, that pick, you know, that one pick, that special pick of the day. Don't you dare touch that dial. Inside One pick of the day coming next. Real sports talk. Sports 56, 87.7 FM.
Take Sports 56 with you on your phone or tablet. Download our official Sports